Welcome back to BNC World Headquarters. A year after Kobe Bryant and 8 others were killed in a helicopter crash in California, federal investigators have ended their investigation. Anita Bennett has details on their findings.
On January 26, 2020, a helicopter carrying Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and 7 others crashed into a hillside in Calabasas, California. Investigators say pilot error was a contributing factor in that crash.
He was flying under visual flight rules, or VFR, which legally prohibited him from penetrating the clouds. However, as we've seen in so many accidents, this pilot continued his VFR flight into clouds.
The National Transportation Safety Board released its findings Tuesday after a year-long investigation. It found pilot Ara Zabayan likely became confused while flying in heavy fog.
When there are no outside visual references, the pilot is more susceptible to inner ear illusions.
Zabayan died in the crash along with Los Angeles Lakers legend Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, and 6 others. The helicopter was on its way to Camarillo for a youth basketball tournament when it crashed into a hillside at 9:45 a.m. The NTSB says the pilot could have landed a few minutes away at Van Nuys Airport. Instead, he decided to continue on and suffered what's called spatial disorientation.
The resultant descent and acceleration were conducive for the pilot to experience a cinematographic illusion in which he would incorrectly perceive that the helicopter was climbing when it was descending.
Zabayan was the chief pilot for Island Express helicopters and had 10 years' experience flying in the area. The NTSB said his decision to fly into clouds under poor weather conditions violated federal standards that required him to be able to see where he was going.
Although conditions were deteriorating en route, an alternative course of action was not acted upon by the pilot.
The NTSB added that Zabayan was good friends with Kobe Bryant, and the pilot may have put pressure on himself to please his client.
The pilot had a good relationship with the client and likely did not want to disappoint him by not completing the flight. This kind of self-induced pressure can adversely affect pilot decision-making and judgment.
Kobe's widow, Vanessa Bryant, has already sued the helicopter company and the pilot for wrongful death. After the NTSB findings, it's likely more lawsuits will be filed. Reporting from Van Nuys Airport, I'm Anita Bennett for BNC.